Hello all, welcome to another quick learning. Today we're going back to CodeSignal to work on the Python coding exercises. If you're joining this in the middle of the playlist, you can go ahead and look down in the description and there should be a link if you want to start from the first video. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go to the arcade and then I'm going to go to Python exercises here. So we left off, we had done through number 7 here, simple sort, so we're going to do number 8, base conversion. So we have to implement the missing code here, so just put a line there after the return statement. Your university professor decided to have a little fun and asked the class to implement a function that, given a number n and a base x, converts the number from base 3 to base 16. To make things more interesting, he announced that the first student to write the solution will have to answer fewer questions than the rest of the class during the final exam. Laughing devilishly, you asked if it was okay to use a language of your choice, and the unsuspecting professor answered yes. It's settled then. Python is your language of choice. Now you're bound to win. Implement a function that, given an integer number n and base x, converts n from base x to base 16. Okay, so what we need here is to convert this 1302, which is actually a base 5 number they're giving us, and then we have to convert that to base 16. So you can see when you convert it to base 10, it's 202, and then so let's just show you what they mean by base 5, base. So we're all familiar with the base 10 numbering system. So you've got numbers 0 through 9. And then as you get from 9 to 10, you put a 0 in the last place and you increment the next 10 place to that. So let's, all right, I'll open that. Okay, so base 5, if we've got, I'm not going to go all the way up to 302, but let's do 9 in base 10. Or base 5, sorry. So actually let's go like this. So we'll call this base 10 and we'll call this base 5. So 0 and 0 would be the same. 1 and 1 would be the same, and you'd get the same numbers up to, sorry, let's go ahead and pull this down to 4. Then this would go to 5 and this would go to 1, 0. This would go to 6, this would go to 1, 1. Because this one place actually represents the number 5. That's why it's a base 5. Whereas if you put a 1 next to this, it represents 10. So then if you go to 7, you've got 1, 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. 8, 1, 3. 9, you'd have 1, 4. Okay, so that's how it would work. And let's just do base 2, which is the binary system, just for fun. So you'd have 0, 1 is 1, 2 is 1, 0, 3 is 1, 1, 4 is 1, 0, 0, 5 would be 1, 0, 1, 6 would be 1, 1, 0, and then we'd have 1, 1, 1, and then 8 would be 1, 0, 0, 0, and then 1, 0, 0, 1. So that's what it would look like in base 2, base 5, and base 10. Okay, so let's open a Python console. So the first thing we have to do, I'm not going to save that. First thing we have to do is convert the number from base 5, this is a base 5 number, into base 10, and then we'll convert the base 10 into base 16, which is the hexadecimal base system. Alright, so open a Python console. So the function, in order to convert this into base 10, is we're going to use this int function. And you can see they're giving us, let's do the 1302, and they're giving us as a string, and it's required for the int function that this is a string. And then it's giving us what the base is, and you just put the base number in there, and it will convert it. And you can see it converts to 202, just like you see here that 202 is the base 10. All right, and then we can use the hex function to convert that to hexadecimal. So the first part of it you can ignore, these first two characters, but CA is the hexadecimal code for 202. So actually I should have done the hexadecimal one. So in hexadecimal, which is base 16, so we'll do 0, 1, all the way up to 9 here. And then what happens is you've got A, B, C, D, E. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then F is 15. And then it goes to 1, 0 for 16. So this is base 16. This would be base 10. All right. There we go. So that's how it would look. So CA is a little bit different. So CA represents 202 if we went all the way up to that number. All right. So then after we do the hex conversion, all we have to do is take out these first two characters. So how we're going to do that is we're going to do hex, and then the inner function is the integer type conversion that we did, and then we'll just take from characters 2 to the end is what that means. And it looks like I've got all my parentheses. Let's run the test. And you can see that is the answer. So I hope you guys were able to follow along with that, and you learned how the base numbering system works, and I hope you join me for future videos. Thank you very much.